Hi guys, it's Rick Shiels down here at Quest Golf Academy here at Prairie Sports Village. I'm going to do a head-to-head challenge between the TaylorMade M1 and the Ping G400. Both these irons are aimed at a somewhat similar golfer, so I thought it'd be a good time to do a head-to-head, and I'm going to do it almost like a bit of a match play event. There's 5 categories. We're going to go on looks, which is judged by you on Instagram, who follow me on Instagram at Rick Shiels PGA. We did a poll, so you've judged which one of these two you thought looked the best. I'm then going to hit some shots. I'm going to hit 9 shots, 5 normal shots, followed by 4 shots of workability for each one of these golf clubs. And again, there's going to be categories of which club can win each category. So we've got looks, feel, distance, forgiveness, and workability. So somewhat at the end to have an outcome, whether that's a club goes 1, 2, 3 up, 4, 5 up, or whether actually closer than what we think, or is there no difference at all. So we should see if there's much of a difference between these two clubs. Now they're very closely matched in loft. The Ping is 30 degrees and the TaylorMade M1 is 30.5 degrees. I've got these in matching, pretty much matching shafts, same length, same lie, so the makeup of them are almost identical, which is the best way to test these clubs. I'm going to test this on GCQuad with Pro V1s, and I'm going to go TaylorMade one first. Now we'll go with looks as a first point on this. And on Instagram poll, there are thousands of people voting. The TaylorMade M1 came out on top with 60% of the votes. So it goes 1 up in looks. TaylorMade went up 1 up in looks. Right, I'm going to hit 9 shots. Join me in a minute, and then we'll see what the results are once I've swapped back over from the Ping G400 too. So now I'm going to move into the workability of the TaylorMade M1. I'm going to hit fade, draw, a low and a high, and then we're going to swap over to the Ping. Okay, so that is not a bad one to finish on with the high one. That's 9, done with the TaylorMade. Same test now carried out with the Pings. Okay, so fade now with the Ping. Okay, so the results are in between the M1 and the G400. I'm going to go straight off feel first, because straight after hitting the shots, I'm in the best position to see which one of these feels best. I could not tell. Literally could not tell. I think blindfolded, if you'd have just given me one of the golf clubs and I hit them, I wouldn't know which one was which. So for me, it was absolutely all square on feel. Not particularly soft, quite firm on both golf clubs, but almost equally the same feel completely. So all square in the feel department. If we then go on distance, now bearing in mind the Ping is half a degree stronger, which I would normally maybe equate to being 2 yards of separation, that's all. We actually only see 3 yards of difference. So the M1 carrying on average at 175 of all the shots that I hit, and then the G400 carrying at 178 on all the shots that I hit. So an all square again for the distance round. I like to see at least 5 yards of separation, even when the lofts are this close. If it's 5 yards, yes, we've got a clear winner, but only 3 yards doesn't really cut it for me at all. Height, spin numbers, Ball speed was a little bit hotter on the G400, but apart from that, it did pretty well considering all things considering. On the forgiveness standpoint, there was rogue shots from both of these clubs in the test. There were some times where I didn't hit the middle on both of the clubs, and they still performed just as good and just as easy as all of the tests. I didn't see much of a drop off at all. So again, for me, the forgiveness, if we're doing head to head between these two golf clubs, again, it's completely all square in the forgiveness line. This is a very interesting test so far. If we then go on workability, I found both clubs tremendously easy to draw, both very easy to hit low, both very easy to hit high. Me as a golfer who struggles to fade it anyway, I struggle to fade both of these two golf clubs. One, a little bit of the offset, and two, the bottom edge of these two golf clubs are quite thick. So as soon as I tried to open the face up, I couldn't really get that face open enough to actually fade it back on target. So for me, again, workability, I think there's limited workability what you can get with these clubs, but they're both equally the same. So again, we're in an all square situation. So pretty much feel, forgiveness, distance and workability were completely all square. The only thing that makes this test different is that you guys, as the Instagram followers who checked me out on Rick Shiels PGA, you guys voted for the TaylorMade M1 as 60% favourite in looks. That's how tight this head-to-head was. That's how tight. So the TaylorMade wins this battle by 1 up. Performance, we didn't see a jot of difference. Nothing. It's just you guys seem to prefer the look of the M1. Now, I'd love to hear your thoughts, people watching the YouTube video. I've run a poll up in the corner there. We had thousands of entries in the last one, so if you can enter again, that'd be awesome. Which one do you think is best, M1 or Ping? I'd love to get your thoughts below. Is it similar or is there more of a separation? Guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that thumbs up button, comment down below which one of these two do you prefer, and I'll look forward to hearing your thoughts. Lots of videos to come. I'm doing another head-to-head coming next. Stay tuned, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. TaylorMade one just pipped it, just.